Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back to the Freedom Income YouTube channel, and welcome to those of you who are new to the channel. In this video, I am going to record a step-by-step tutorial on dropshipping. Whether you're doing it on, well, there's a few forms of dropshipping. You can dropship on eBay, you can dropship on Facebook, you can dropship on Etsy, you can dropship on Amazon, you can dropship with Shopify. There's a lot of ways to do it, but in this specific video I'm going to show you step by step how you would do it with eBay dropshipping. So dropshipping is basically where I apologize about if you can hear the bird sounds at the background. I have many birds in the house, so you know they're part of what I like pets in general, and I like birds. So anyway, it probably kind of adds to the ambience, to be honest. So let's see. So this is my eBay account. Like I said, if you've watched my previous videos on this, I've only done 2 in the past because this is quite a new venture for me. I only really just started like about 3 months ago now, I think. Yeah, roughly 3 months now I started eBay dropshipping. And here are some of my recent sales. If you look at my previous video, this number has definitely gone up by probably more than £1,000. And that would have been within the last month or so. So anyway, drop shipping, for those of you in case you're, I'm not going to go into too much detail, but for those of you who are completely new, drop shipping is basically where you sell something on eBay or Amazon, wherever your platform is, and you buy that or you order that from a supplier, an alternative supplier, which sells it for cheaper. So let's say you buy it. So let me just see if I can get this out and then you guys can see it. What is drop shipping? Right, you can just Google it if you don't know. You gotta, it's so easy, drop shipping, right? So I'm gonna put this. Let's just click on that picture here. I'm just gonna put this here, right? Drop shipping. You just look at this, right? So drop shipping model there, right? So basically, this is your store, wherever that store is. You're ordering the product from a supplier, and the supplier is the one that ships the product out to the final customer. So the customer orders it first from you, and then you order from the supplier at a cheaper price, and you make the profit margin in between, and then the supplier ships it out to the customer, right? So some of the clear benefits of this is lower risk in terms of tying up stock, because the money you've already received the order, which means the money is sort of already in. Although the money is not really in first, right? But it will be in as soon as the customer receives what you send them. So really, the money is in first, and then you're using your own money to order from the supplier, which is less than what the customer paid, and you keep the difference. So obviously it's like low inventory. You don't need the inventory, and the other benefit is super fast. You don't really have to do a lot of marketing, because if you're on eBay or Amazon, there's just so much, like they have so many customers that they do the marketing for you, especially if you're a top eBay seller. And there's so many benefits I can think of. And another benefit would be it doesn't take that much work, and it's I mean, I don't really believe in this, but this almost arguably is quick money. It's not big money, and I mean the big money I think will come later once you've built it, like over a period of a few months or a year or two. I think it can happen, but at the beginning it's what I call quick money, but maybe small to medium-ish money. Depending on what status you're in, right? If you have like lots of followers, you have YouTube, all this and that, I think it'll be very quick money, quite big money as well. But if you are just if you're starting off without much of an audience, then it will be sort of small money, but it'll still be quite quick. Anyway, let's get on with this. So that's the drop shipping model, and I want to show you step by step how I do it. This is just eBay only. The reason I choose eBay only because I think it's the fastest to get off the ground. With Shopify, you have to do marketing, your own marketing as well, and keyword and SEO and all that. And Amazon will be quite quick as well. Facebook will probably be quite quick as well. The Facebook store side of things, right? But the reason we chose eBay is I think it's just easy, and the good thing is that I mean, a lot of your suppliers shouldn't be like Amazon, etc. They should really be like suppliers like SaleE or these kind of sort of drop shipping big wholesale suppliers, right? I'm going to show you some of them later in the video. But one of your suppliers could be Amazon, because a lot of people are actually doing this, just sort of like drop shipping from Amazon onto eBay, and then you make a different profit in between. And the benefit I find with that is because let's say you got, right, if you have Amazon, you have to have Prime for this, right? I think Prime is about £7 or £8 per month that you pay on Amazon, and the reason you have Prime is faster delivery, free delivery charge, and also you get other things like Amazon videos and stuff like that, right? It's hugely beneficial, and for £7 or £8 a month, if you do this, you're gonna make that way more than that back very fast anyway. So. And the other benefit is that Amazon, right, if something goes wrong, the client doesn't receive the product, or etc., there is no charge. You know, you get a full refund very quickly, very easily. Or if the client doesn't like something, they return the product to you. You return it through Amazon, and you get your refund back, no problem, right? Amazon's very good for that customer service, right? Fast delivery, super fast delivery if it's Prime. And Prime, you know, get good prices. There's no delivery charge. You get free refunds, and they don't even. It's so easy to get a refund. So if something goes wrong, you don't lose your own money, basically. So anyway, let's just go here. This is the system I use, which is called AutoDS. Right, I'm just gonna keep going, and this is gonna make sense why you want to use AutoDS, right? Because you don't want to, because what happens, right? If you want to be listing products on your eBay store one by one, it's gonna take a long time, 10 minutes each one, right? So just to list 10 products, you've already lost an hour or two of your time, right? Which is why you need something like AutoDS. Let me just show you AutoDS reviews, right? Let's go to all. Right, if you look at a Trustpilot, right, 589 reviews, 4.7 star, right, so beautiful reviews, right, so this is obviously a legit company, right. If you watch my previous video, I actually recommended Hustle Got Real, but if you're in my Discord group, I did warn, back then, when was it, so, Dropshipping here, right? So this is a completely free group, by the way. My Discord group is completely free. There's even a private group which has super high win rate trading wise, like with trade alerts, and there's EA bots, there's indicators and setups and strategies, all free. Everything's free. So just, you know, come along. And I don't believe in aligning my own pockets like a lot of these gurus out there. You know, come do this, and you're gonna make this. It's not. Nothing is that easy. Right, they make it sound so easy. They're just trying to catch eyeballs, and at the end of the day, a lot of them are making most of the money from you guys paying them monthly basis, and I don't like that. I think that's just scamming most people. It's not good. Anyway, I did one here. Use this platform instead of Hustle Got Real, right? Because Hustle Got Real, if you actually look at it, they actually have bad reviews. You look at it yourself, and the reason I quit them is because sometimes the system falls behind, or you know the price is not right, and then instead of selling for a profit, I'm selling for a loss at the end of the day. And it happened a few times to me during one single week, and I just gave up on it. So I changed over to AutoDS, and I haven't experienced that yet. So with AutoDS, what you want to do, right, it's so super easy, right? You go to, once you've signed up for it, you go to drafts, and then you click on this, add products. Right, so this is the eBay. Right, so what happens, right, you then go to your Amazon and you look for, I quite like looking at deals because deals are pretty, you know, I think deals are not functioning. Okay, that's cool. Right, so that something seems to be down with that, but anyway, usually it's not. You click on today's deals, it'll take you somewhere, but that's okay. You just look around, right? Just browse. Let's just browse anyway, right? So I find sports products and like weight loss and you know, basically these kind of products are quite good, I find, right? So let's just have a look. Just an example. Let's just have a look at let's just have a look at some of this, right? Turmeric. Let's just have a look at this, right? Because I'm pretty sure this is quite good, right? Obviously, the higher the price, the higher profit you're gonna make. So, you know, I wouldn't really list anything that's less than like £3 because you make so little, it's maybe not worth it. But you know, my shop pretty much have products priced between anything between £3 up to £300. That's sort of my range. I don't go beyond that just in case something goes wrong. It's quite a risk. So I don't go beyond £300. But I don't go below £3 because it's not really attractive. Really, you want more. I think the best, to be honest, is anything between 10 up to 50 or £60, that kind of range, or maybe 10 up to £100. Yeah, 10 up to £100 I have found throughout my sort of last few months of experience tends to be the best. It gives you good profit margin. Your risk is pretty good, decent, and it's just what I find, and they do sell quite well. So let's just say this, right? You need to make sure first of all they have gift options, right? If it doesn't have gift options, don't order it, because then your client may not be happy if they see an invoice which is cheaper than what they paid you for. If you click that, then they don't see the invoice. And then, so if you like this product, right, you just do this, copy the URL, you take it over to AutoDS, you paste it there, space, and then you just keep looking around, right? You just look around for other products. Those of you who haven't tried Brave, I would recommend it, by the way. So it's basically, that there's cryptos, there's a coin called Basic Attention Token, BAT. Brave is basically a browser based on that, and it's completely free to use. If you used Brave, over time, what happens is that they give you ads, those ads, right, and then you earn Brave, right? So you can see I've got like 70 Brave so far, and this is literally within the last few months because I already cashed out some, which is worth about $50. So basically, it's actually a really, really good browser anyway, and it's more secured, if I'm being honest. And I don't think that they don't send you as much sort of crappy stuff, spam stuff as either. I think it's really good. So, well, there we go. So within the last month, $3 or whatever that is. But don't forget, you're earning it in BAT. But if cryptos goes up, that will change. That will rise with it. So I think it's just really good. It's free money. I think I cashed out about $100 over the last 8-9 months, whatever it is. Right? It's small money, but money's money, right? And it's quite good. Try it out. Anyway, so it's not that. It's just basically. Anyway, so let's just go. I'll just show you guys. So let's find whatever product, right? So basically the process, right, is this. Let's say you click on this product, right? But anyway, once you can, this today's deals, I think the website's down or something. That site's a little bit down. It's just not working. But if it is working, you go there, you look for what's good price, right? For example, this. If there's no you go here. If there's add gift options, perfect, right? What you want to do then is you want to actually first of all copy some of this. Right, and then you go on to eBay and you paste it there, and you want to see if anybody's selling this product already, and you want to go click on sold items, right? You want to see if anybody sold this item. So these are all sold, right? You can have a look. So this guy's selling this for $22.49, $19.90, £25, right? So average price is about £22-23. You go over here, right? It's costing $18, right? So obviously this drop shipped, right? So this is a sellable product. But you want to also see how many are there, right? But there's quite a lot of competition there, right? But if your price is good, it doesn't mean I think you could sell. So this product could probably sell. Ideally, what you want to see is when you click on sold, you want to see 2 or 3 or 1 or 2. I find those are good because there's not so much competition and you can easily stand out. Whereas if there's so much competition, you might not stand out. But anyway, this thing can sell, and then you just go over to here, copy that, copy this, go here, and paste. And done, right? So you just keep doing that again and again, right? And then you just click on add as drafts, right? I'm just going to do 2 for now, but what you would be doing is you would look for like 20, 30, 50 products or whatever you want to, however much time you want to spend on it, and then you list them all in one go, right? And then you just wait, see how this is now loading. So I'm going to come back once it stops loading. I'm going to pause the video for a bit. Right, so it takes like depending on how many products, right? 2 products, literally 1 minute is ready anyway. But if you have like 20, 50 products, it might take like up to 5 minutes before everything's sort of loaded here. But they load like a bit by a bit, so you can work on them as you go anyway. So let's just see. So one of them didn't work because it's Vero, right? Basically with eBay, you got to watch for Vero. Vero is basically these kind of products and brands that don't let you resell their products, and if you do, is wrong. Some people, I notice a lot of people do it anyway because I think quite a lot of these new dropshippers don't know about this. But I wouldn't recommend it. But with this, it's okay because all it says vitamins, right? But with this, it's okay. You just click on force upload and it'll upload it. But the ones that you want to avoid is when you click on it and then in the brackets it says something like Braun or Nike you know, Adidas or like a brand that doesn't allow you to, or Johnson Johnson, you know, if it's that, then don't do it. Then just ignore it, because you don't want to be reselling brands that don't allow you to resell the products, right? But these are okay, because it's just vitamins, right? So here it's more the brands you have to look out for. So here, before you import it, once you import it, it literally goes to your store and then it's live, right? It's you're selling it, right? But first you want to click on to edit here, and then you want to look at this title, right? This title's too long, first of all, but you want basically how the title works, right? The keywords that you put at the front. So like turmeric, curcumin, these things you want at the front, right? So you do go like this, right? You can put maybe organic here, right? Turmeric, curcumin, organic, 14 blah blah blah, right? 180 premium vegan capsules. Cool, that's big, that's good enough. You just keep it like that, right? And then here on the tags, you might want to put curcumin, turmeric, right? Because these are sort of more keywords. And then all this stuff is basically like according to your store. So basically eBay Pay, returns accepted, and you know, other. I choose other courier free 1 day because it's quite fast, and that's it. And sometimes you get variants. Basically, sometimes you have one product have like 10, like especially when you sell clothing, different sizes, different colors. You can. The thing is with eBay, you have it's depending on where you are, especially if you're just starting, you're only allowed to list 100 products, sometimes 200 max. So you want to limit your products to be able to maximize your sales at the beginning. So you might want to delete some of them. Like you don't like nobody's going to buy an extra large pair of pants, right? So delete that. If you're selling, say, pants or whatever, trousers, just sell the sort of medium, small, medium, large, and a couple of the popular colors, and ignore the rest, right? And then, you know, that's the way how I do it anyway, instead of taking up, because each one takes up a product in your eBay. And then after that, this seems all good, everything's good, and then click on save, or save and import if you want, but save, and then that's the one we just worked out, and then you just click on import, right? Once you've imported it, it takes like a minute per product or so. If you do a lot in the same go, that's fine. And then you just go to your products page, and then you'll be able to see that these are basically the products that we're selling in my store, right? So these are some of the products I'm selling in this store, right? And basically that's the sort of research I did for all of them. I go to here, paste it here to see if it's actually selling, and if it is, I then just, you know, I get it off either Amazon or another alternative supplier, Argo, Sale E, or Walmart if you're based in America. You know, if you can go to a thrift store and buy something cheap, live stuff, buy a few tested as well. You know, you can go to somewhere like sometimes I might go to I go to a cheap like pound shop. If it's something that's got demand and is on sale and it's really cheap, I would buy a couple of them live, and then I'll list it live onto the eBay store or you know, and sell it for a profit. And those are actually better, because with this form of dropshipping, I think your average profit, depending, I think when you're starting off, right, because you have no reviews, no nothing, no, you know, people don't trust you yet, you got to start off cheaper price, right, which means keep your margins lower. I'm going to show you one of my other accounts which I just started 2 weeks ago, and whereas once you build up a reputation, then you can increase your margins. So like if you're just starting a new store, just keep it like 10% profit, right? If you're making 10%, it's still profit, but you're gonna pick up the sales faster. And then once you start picking up and things start to build, then you can increase maybe your margin to 15%, 20%, 25%, 30%, or even more. But your big margins come from when you go to like these cheap stores or you like on discount sales, and then you buy it. Sometimes you can make 100% plus, or you know, with this stuff. But of course, your risk is a little higher because you've got to keep the stock, with that formula. So that's that, and we've just so I thought I did import it. Let's import it again, right? So basically, once after you've imported it takes a little bit of time, and then after you import it, it'll show up here. Once it shows up here in the product section, your products is basically live. It's selling on it's available for people to see on eBay, right? And then people can order from you. And when you get once you've got this set up, when you get a sale on eBay, it makes this really nice like ka-ching noise, right? And once you see that, you then go over to Amazon, and I'm going to show you something later as well. But this, you don't need that. I mean, well, I'll show you that now. So basically, if you go to AutoDS, right, and if you go to where is it? Let's see. I think settings, plans and add-ons, right? You can add this. I actually had this for a while, but I'm going to stop it. I don't really need it. So basically, $8 per month if you enable that, $8 a month, right? It's not just $8, right? It's $8 a month plus about anything between 15 to 35 cents per order, right? Automation. So basically, what happens once you enable that, plus you pay per order, the system AutoDS will then order from Amazon for you and then have it sent out to your customers all automatically. So when the orders come in, you don't have to then go to Amazon and order the product, right? But in this case, especially when you're starting off, and I made the mistake, right? I should right now be an eBay top seller, like, because literally all my reviews are like 100% positive feedback. Literally, I'm not just saying, look, 100% positive feedback. Like, all my reviews are fantastic. Everything's brilliant. But what I did, because I'm new, you know, a couple of months ago, right, or a month ago, right, what I did, I refused 4 orders, right, because my supplier, which was Amazon, a couple of them were Amazon, another one was another supplier, was out of stock on them. So I then provided a refund to the customers on eBay that order from me, and I didn't know this. If I knew, I would have gone to another supplier. Even if I lost a little bit, I would have done it, because what happens then, and it makes there's a standard thing with eBay. Okay, I'll show you this, right? Look, right now my seller standard is below standard, right? When you're below standard, what happens, right? Your search results gets ranked lower. You cannot run any special offers, which increases your sales. There's just a few things you cannot do, and literally my sales have my sales would be tripled at least if I didn't do this, if I didn't refuse those 4 orders, right? Basically, you can only refuse 2 orders maximum out of 100 orders in order to be ranked above standard. And in order to be ranked top eBay seller, you can only refuse literally 1 or less out of 100 orders to be ranked top eBay seller. And I'm telling you, I should have been, right? Because my reviews are fantastic. Everything's brilliant. It's just I didn't know this, and I refused it at the time. I refused 4 orders, and it's taking me time to catch up, back up to top eBay seller, and it's quite annoying. And it's literally my sales is reduced by at least 2/3 as a result, because I'm ranked a little bit lower. I cannot run offers, and it's just annoying. But anyway, So that's that. But anyway, you can see I'm getting sales, right? And depending on what your profit margin is, if it's 20%, then you make 20. Then your profit is 20% of whatever sales you're making, right? If it's 15%, it's 15%. Just bear in mind, on average, eBay overall fees is about 13%. So this is where you set this over here, right? So when you go to settings, you go to store settings, right? And then you go to Amazon UK lister. You always want to keep this at 1. I do anyway, this default product quantity at 1, and just fill in all your sort of details. And then on the pricing side of things, right, you want to put this at 13%, which is the overall eBay fees, and then whatever your profit margin you want here, right? The reason that my profit margins I'm keeping it low at the moment is because I'm a below standard seller, and I want to catch up fast, because I need to catch up to make my percentage. I think it's about 3% defect rate just now. You need to keep that at under 2% in order to become above standard. So I need to sell at like another 100 items or something before that happens. So I want to sell as fast as possible, which is the reason. If I keep this at 25%, which is what I used to be, I just wouldn't sell as much, and it'll take me longer to catch up. If I keep it low, at least I'm still making a little bit of a profit, and I can catch up faster. And once I've caught up, I'm going to increase this back up, right? And once you do settle this, you then click save, right? So like if somebody orders this thing, right? So what you do, you go to Amazon, and then you click on add gift option, add to basket, and then you just check out, right? And make sure you put their address, right? Because you're going to see their address on eBay, and you put their address, and you're going to sell it and then you're going to have Amazon send it out to your client, and make sure you do it fast because you want good reviews. So that's that. But just to finish, before we finish off, right, I just want to show you this, right? I just want to show you guys something. I want to show you guys this, because I got my below standard rating on my main eBay account, right? I started another one, eBay account, right, which is Yin's Health and Fitness. Only 8 reviews so far. I only started this literally 3 weeks ago, and I'm not joking. I started this 3 weeks ago, and this is the sales I've made in the last 3 weeks, right? It's not a lot, but you can see there's some result there, and it's basically just the exact same formula, and you can see that my reviews are pretty good. 8 positive reviews, right, during that time, which is pretty good. This banner stuff, by the way, if you guys are wondering, you can use Canva to build a banner like this. It's quite easy, straightforward. Canva. You can even use the free version of Canva to do this. So as you can see, that you can get results, and what you do is back at your AutoDS. It doesn't cost you extra. You can have several stores. You don't really have to, but the reason you might want it is you might want to test different niches, sports, clothing, fashion, beauty products, or whatever you want to test. You might want to have 2 stores and test 2 different sort of niches and see which one performs better, or different price targets or different margins and see which one works better. And you can do it that way, right? And this is the beauty about AutoDS. You can have up to, like, I think it's about 100 stores or maybe even more, all for the same price as as long as overall across all your stores, your products are set to the number you want, or you're allowed to anyway, that you're paying for. So let's just have a look. AutoDS, right? Pick your plan here, right? They've got so many bespoke plans on AutoDS. So look, if you're just starting out and you have a brand new eBay store, you're only allowed 100 products anyway. So you can start with this at just $7.99 a month, and you can start 7-day trial for just $1, right? So this is what, $8. So the first month and 7 days is only going to cost you $9, right? And then every month is going to cost you $8. And you can see from the sales I made from that new store I showed you, you can make easily more than that back within the month if you do the right thing. And basically you can have 100 products, right? And then the next one is 400. And believe me or not, I'm actually only on the 400 product section. I'm only on that, and I haven't even listed 400 products. I've only listed about 150 or 200, probably. Yeah, close to 200 across my 3. I have 3 stores actually. Across my 3 stores, I've listed about 200 products, right? So I've still got another 200 to list. This is more like a side thing for me, and I'm not even working it that too hard, arguably, but it's making sales, as you can see. And don't forget, it's small money. Sure, like one of the accounts only like 200 and something pounds. The other one was only like 2,700 pounds, right? But altogether, it's like 3,000 pounds. But that's 3,000 pounds of sales, which, even at 10% profit, you're making 300 pounds profit throughout the month that you wouldn't have had that otherwise. And it's fairly passive, because all you do is you list the products, and then when you get the sales, you can either AutoDS it, or you go to Amazon or order yourself. And I'm telling you, the ordering process per product is only 2 minutes, literally. It doesn't take longer than 2 minutes to order. And that's the reason why, I might stop the auto ordering, because I don't want to be losing even that little bit, and also they're a bit slower. I tend to act faster. As soon as I see an order and send it, and also they're not showing this, but you get ones in between. You get 500, 600, 700, 800, and so on, right? You can do a custom, right? Look here, right? You can even do like 600, right? Next one from 400 to 600. That will cost you $23.99 per month, right? So, or if you want 800, that'll cost you $31.19 a month, right? It just depends on what you want. I'm on this, but I think if you're just starting, you've never tried it, I'll start on that. $8 a month is way worth it, and it's so easy to list things. And from there, you just take it from there. But don't forget, right? This is actually cheaper, right? This is another advantage of this over something like Hustle Got Real, right? I used to use this, Hustle Got Real, right? They're the ones I use, and because they let me down, the price was different. I made a few losses instead of gains. The system fell behind. I stopped them, and I went on to this. They're actually more expensive. I think this is 400 products for like $16.79. I think they were 300 products for like £20, which is which is like double the price. So for worse service, why should I want that? So you go here and just do all that and try it out. I mean, it's really quite good. And if you have any questions, by all means, come and ask me. But just bear in mind, I've only done this for 3 months myself, so I'm nowhere near an expert, right? I'm just starting off. And although I did put quite a few hours of my time into research all this stuff, I'm more of a trader and investor in real estate and stocks and shares and cryptos and forex than this. But this is a side thing, and like you can see, is working quite well. And it doesn't have to be a side thing long term. This could easily grow and become a full-time gig, as you can see, because over time, if you've built it up, you've got hundreds of great reviews, you're a top eBay seller, you start selling thousands of products. Literally, the sales will add up. So that's that. I'm going to stop it here. This is one of the longest videos I've actually done, but I hope you guys found value. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video. Thank you, and happy dropshipping.